Yes, boss. We are live. We now have five viewers. Opening YouTube. Yes. Okay.
All right, guys, we made it to another social marketing hour, and I'm super excited to be here today with you. Today, it's a little bit more of an improvised subject because this season right now that we all should be paying attention to is the holiday season, which is about to kick off with Amazon Prime Days actually coming up in a few days. But then we are going to be all geared up for Black Friday. Wow. Well, let me tell you guys a couple of things about historical numbers that we've accomplished on Black Friday over the years. I can tell you in Natural Slim how we operate, and then you guys will get an idea on how important this day could be. It's a major opportunity, and there are some strategies that work on this platform and some strategies that are going to help you produce a lot of return on the investment, but at the same time are going to help you produce so much more audiences, bigger audiences that you can actually have pay attention to your brand and to your business. So over the years, in Black Friday, in Natural Slim, we go really heavy, and we have the marketing team, and we got the team in the house, and everybody's pushing really hard. And generally, we do in one single day what we accomplish on the entire week. So 7 days of hard work. In Black Friday, we do it in one single day. So these are very big days, especially when you're doing millions of dollars a month like we are in Natural Slim. We are really productive. We accomplish a lot of sales religiously. It's something that we've been growing steadily. So this Black Friday is going to be the biggest one yet, and that has been proven every single year. I can tell you last Black Friday, my wife and I were here with our entire team at 12 o'clock at night. And everybody wanted to be here because they're playing the game. And at 12 o'clock, we hit our target for the day. And it was a really exciting day. So yes, we do give bigger discounts. Yes, you don't make as much profit because people are going to be expecting a discount from you. But at the same time, the volume can be so large that it compensates for any discount that you give out. So it's a very special day overall. I can tell you how we set it up last year, and maybe you can take some ideas from this. Natural Slim did a 20% discount last Black Friday, and then we did a 10% Saturday and Sunday, which was very successful. But then on Cyber Monday, we went to 15%, and it went wild. Both Black Friday and Cyber Monday were incredibly successful in the exact target that we set. Actually, every single year we've hit that target. So we want to talk to you guys about the strategy. So whether you are tuning in right now on Facebook, or you're tuning in on YouTube, or you're listening to this on a podcast, which it's probably a place that you can actually enjoy this whole presentation without having the visual thing that I have in the background, which I have a whiteboard here, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about some things. But generally, what I'm going to be talking about to you guys today are strategies. I'm not going to be showing you my screen. I'm not going to be detailing exactly what buttons to click or any of that. So pay attention, because these strategies are what drives our revenue every single year. We do it for the great and the one and only Dr. Eric Berg. We do it for Natural Slim, and for all the other e-commerce brands that we manage over here, which we have successfully managed to scale many of them over the years. These are the strategies that we incorporate. So let's get ready to chat. Today I have a very, very special guest. This one is at the top of my list always, and you might not even know this person yet if you've been in my world. long enough, you probably know who this person is. This person is at the top of my marketing world with me, driving the engine for my organization. He's been with me for years now. He's a member of the AGM marketing team, my organization, coming up with strategies. I call him my number one marketing strategist, together with my chief marketing officer. But this individual right here has an incredible story. We talked about that in the past. He came to AGM marketing. Basically, it's a funny story because I actually interviewed him a couple of years ago, not a couple of years ago, on Conversations 2019, which was in Austin last year, the ManyChat conference. I interviewed him because his story is incredibly powerful. He is from the Philippines, born and raised in the Philippines, and he came into AGM marketing applying as a customer service rep, because that's what he felt was his ability. And this individual right here, I have seen him grow every step of the way, and I myself have been blown away with him. And I consider him better than me in so many different areas when it comes to marketing. There's many things in my organization, then services that we do and things that we do that without him, they wouldn't even exist. He means that much to our organization. He came in as a customer service rep, and he ends up being my marketing ninja at the top of the organization board, running marketing strategies across some of our biggest accounts and most important accounts, and also developing strategies and being by my side every step of the way along this incredible route that we've put together. Actually, a funny story that I'll tell you guys about Jon. Last year he came to the U.S. and he spent some time with us here in the offices at AGM Marketing. And because he has a background as a chef, he used to be a Japanese chef. We actually had him cook a meal for all of us at AGM, and he did an incredible job. And he cooked a meal that everybody was enjoying, which was so it was so pleasant, because him being at the top of the organization at AGM Marketing, creating marketing strategies, the fact that he was cooking for us was quite special. But it tells you the story of this individual and what he's gone through to be where he's at today. He used to make, and he tells more about this himself, but he used to make $40, $50 a month, working 60 hours a week. And now he makes a lot more than that, thousands of dollars a month, doing what he loves right now and growing in this particular area of the world of marketing. Such an important person to me, and somebody that I care about so much. So I'm going to bring him now on stage. We're going to share the screen, and we're going to be talking about Black Friday and Cyber Monday strategies and what you guys all need to be focused on now that, as at the time of this live here, or wherever you may be listening to this podcast, hopefully we are not too far away from, we're not too close to Black Friday, so you guys can have a chance to get ready. It is October 8th. It is my daughter's birthday today. It's a very special day for our family. She's 12 years old today, October 8th, but we are 8 weeks away from Black Friday. So right now, this is the time to start getting ready for this. If you have an e-commerce brand, or even if you have a service business, no matter what you do, you can take advantage of the Black Friday frenzy, because people are set up for, they're conditioned mentally by all these different e-commerce platforms and the retailers over the years to have large discounts being given to them along the way. And it's such a great audience building opportunity. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and bring Jon on stage. Jon, can you hear us well, man?
Yep. Good morning, Manuel, and good morning to everyone that is or will be listening to this podcast or Facebook Live.
Awesome. Okay, good. So I'm gonna adjust your camera a little bit. 1 second, just so I can see you better. There we go. There. Oh, boom. That's perfect right there. Okay, we got you. We got you. Okay, good. So Jon, as you guys know, as I explained right now, Jon is very close to me. We work every single day on strategy, and we work for all these accounts, and he's always revolutionizing the game of marketing with me. He's one of the top messenger experts on the planet. He really is. He might not say that about himself because he's a humble guy, but I can tell you we are all very in admiration about what his skill set is. Jon, how much is it that you used to make before AGM? Remember that we talked about that before?
First job, it was around $100 to $200 a month.
Also, I actually did, I said 60 or 80, so that was $100 to $200 a month working 60 hours a week, right?
Yes.
Wow, that was exciting. And that was enough to keep you well fed, Jonald?
Yeah, since I was working in a restaurant, so we had free meals, so I was doing fine.
Okay,
But
well, that helps. That definitely helps.
yes,
That's good.
that helped a lot that time.
All right, so Jonald, can you tell us a little bit about your story yourself? Like, tell us about what drove you to AGM. Things that I haven't said maybe yet.
Yep. So I actually started with AGM around 2 years and 6 months by now. I was once, as Manuel mentioned, a Japanese chef. I was also a bartender prior to that and a call center agent for American Health Insurance. So my salary before was around 100 to 200, $300 a month, depending on how many hours I worked. I started with AGM where I applied with AGM as a customer service agent because that was the only experience I have. Aside from the culinary skills, that was the only experience I have that I thought is applicable to online marketing or to being an online VA. Um, After that, they actually trained me really well for the next 2 months. I was trained by our CMO and Manuel directly. Also, keep researching and studying on my free times in order for me to be able to provide more value to the company that trusted me and offered me great opportunities afterwards. So always, I do find time to study, to find new opportunities where we can scale, to find new areas where there isn't anyone currently using, and implement those strategies.
Was it difficult, Jonald, to learn everything that you know by now that we all like are always like, how the heck did he figure that out?
It's just a matter of focus and um, your initiative to understand what those platforms are. With the current information currently available online, especially with the Facebook Masters course, because I also learned from the course itself when Manuel launched it. It is actually really easy to understand and follow the process. All you have to do is give time and patience in order for you to understand those sections.
Right. So yeah, I know you were working with Jorge, and then Jorge, who's our chief marketing officer since day one, we saw the talent, and I slowly but surely stole you. And I said, "You're coming with me, John. We're gonna go and build all of this together." So he wasn't happy about that, but I know it was his fault because he kept on talking about how awesome you were. So but I had to pay attention. Oh, John done it. John did this, or look at what John did. And I'm like, wait a second. I think he belongs over here. So that's how it actually started. So I think a few months after you started and you applied as a customer service rep, you were put to learn Facebook and you started implementing some of the strategies, and then you developed the
Yes.
skill along the way. So you don't have a marketing degree, right? You don't have a university career in that world.
No, to be honest, I actually didn't graduate.
There you go. All right. So Jonald is such a great story, guys. So a message for all of you that don't really understand the world of marketing yet, as deep as you would like. It's something that you can discover along the way. It's a skill that you develop. It's an acquired skill. All you need is some basic willingness to learn a new subject. And if you have that thing in place, you sit down and you learn something new every single day. And if you do that, you will get yourself up to a level which is higher and higher every single day. So my number one advice to any of you that are trying to learn this world is that, first of all, technology has made things simpler. Second of all, what you don't learn, you can learn it along the way, and it's something that could be developed. All you got to have is that willingness and that dedication to acquire a new skill in the world of business. Okay, so that being said, Jonald, I think we should talk about strategies that we have, and then see if we have people have any questions that we can help them with, because this is such a perfect time. I know that over the last week, you and I have been focused a lot on creating strategies and getting them implemented so we can start getting set up. Because here's a question, Jonald. Can you run Black Friday strategies the day off without having a coordination or setting up for them? What do you think?
You cannot, especially with the amount of traffic or amount of marketers currently publishing their ads. If you publish an ad or a paid advertise or paid post on social media, you cannot run any ads on the date itself.
Right.
You have to have everything ready way ahead of time.
So you got to start getting ready for that. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Facebook is going to be overloaded by the time
Yes.
that you set up your ad. Let's say, for example, on Wednesday, the day before Black Friday, they're going to take days to approve your ad. Especially now that you got to keep in mind, guys, that e-commerce has accelerated, not a little bit. The usual acceleration that we happen year after year, it's maybe 3 to 5 times faster because of COVID. COVID has made the move into the internet fast. It's been massively put on steroids because people don't have the retail shops available like they used to, or they have a lot of fear, and that fear keeps people at home. And when they're at home, they still are getting paychecks. A lot of them are, they pivoted into, I have, for example, I see a lot of friends of mine that are in the banking industry. They're not operating at the banks anymore. They're running the entire banking operation from home. I have people, they're all over the place. A lot of these organizations have kept moving forward from the comfort of their own home, which means that people are less on the retail shops, even though a lot of them are open already, and they're more at home. So e-commerce has accelerated. In our case, to give you an idea, we were growing at maybe 50 to 60% year after year, which is great, natural slim. This year, 2020, is going to be 100% acceleration. So we have had a massive acceleration in our attention and in our e-commerce sales overall. I'm not going to get into that right now, but our e-commerce has exploded 200 times more than we were doing last year around the same time. So there's been a big push towards this e-commerce world, and you got to just get ready for that, because if you get ready, you're going to be able to leverage the opportunity. It's getting prepared. Like the philosopher Seneca says, preparation is luck is what happens to people that get prepared. It's when an opportunity meets itself with somebody that is prepared for that opportunity, you get lucky. So right now is a time to get ready for this opportunity. So we're going to talk about some of the strategies that we're doing here. There's no better person to talk about that than my man, Ronald here, because Ronald is the one that helps me implement this across my organization, which we do really well with a lot of e-commerce brands and even Amazon brands, which you guys probably know if you're an Amazon seller that we got Amazon Prime going on. So Amazon Prime is kind of like the kickoff into this holiday season that you got to get ready for, because we're going to break records on e-commerce in November 2020. So I want you guys to take advantage of that particular wave of e-commerce that's starting today. So John, what do you think should we get started with the strategies?
Yep, I think everyone is currently excited to learn the strategies we are going to teach them today.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So again, some of these things, guys, just so you guys know, they're going to require some learning curves. And you got to be willing to go for those learning curves. It's normal, but if you sit down and pay attention and maybe you study some of the things that John puts out or I put out or anybody out there that's teaching it, if maybe you're on conferences that are being delivered online, like right now as we speak, there's a conversations conference going on. It was happening the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. Today is the last day. So this is something that if you pay attention, there's education on the subject and you can get it done. But the general overview of the strategies do work, and you got to just find one and get it done. I can tell you what is my favorite one, and then John will tell you what is his favorite one and what is the one that he's most excited about. So we got a few of them that I want to cover with you. Number 1, lead generation holiday funnel. John, you're the one that came up with the strategy. So why don't you tell them what this strategy is about?
Yes. So the lead generation holiday funnel actually involves two things or two applications. First is your Facebook ads under the Business Manager, and the other one is Managed Chat. The way it works is first you create a Managed Chat flow that generates or asks subscribers that come in if they are interested to be reminded for your Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. So once they agree with that, you ask for their phone number as one of the channels we will use afterwards. And once phone number is given, you also would ask them to click on the one-time notification box. The one-time notification box would be applied for one for Black Friday and one is for Cyber Monday. The general purpose of it is so you can send out multi-channel broadcast to this set of subscribers that actually had shown interest on the promotion that is going to happen on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and send them out a messenger broadcast using the OTN topic that was selected, and you can send them an SMS broadcast if they have provided or opted in for SMS. They have, or their countries are currently covered by ManyChat. The menu or the mind map per se on it is users would see the ads from Facebook or Instagram. Your audiences or your targeting audience would be all warm audiences, meaning they all already know something about your brand or already trusted your brand. You send them to ManyChat, have them opt in for SMS, and then have them also opt in for the one-time notifications. That would greatly increase your delivery rate compared to other brands or marketers out there during these holiday promotions.
Very good. So for those of you guys that haven't heard or that haven't been into our world much, John and I and AGM Marketing is very big on a platform called ManyChat. ManyChat. ManyChat, if you haven't heard about it, well, you might be missing out on a major marketing opportunity. ManyChat is a chat marketing platform, and it allows you to capture identities of people. For example, you can generate subscribers on Messenger, you can generate email subscribers, and you can generate phone number, text message subscribers. And you can communicate to all of them at the same time with different conversations that you can drag and drop and create these incredible marketing campaigns. And it is a platform that we've been using for several years now. So much so, ManyChat is the biggest chat marketing platform on planet Earth. There's no second place. You even have a hard time thinking about who's after them. I think there's a couple of other platforms like, what is it, John? Chatmatic? Or what other ones we have, like OpenU? No, not OpenU. Chatmatic and I don't know. There's chat marketing platforms. John is trying to do some Google research or something because we don't even know other names. It's that intense that we don't even know other names. But they have a great CEO. The CEO's name is Mike Yang. These guys are a great organization. And what we do is that we build a funnel of people. And I'll break that down for you guys very quickly here. So you guys can understand that both visually and just with the audio itself, for those of you guys that are on the podcast. But our funnel starts with social media. And we basically create content on social media, and that's how we bring them into our funnel. All right? So we have this funnel that we are putting together consistently with content. And let me just drag it over here like that. And what we do is that we put content into the social media platforms. And that could be videos, images, graphics, articles. We do all that stuff. But social media is, like they say, I have this great client of mine that he's an absolute musician legend with 23 Grammys. His name is Chick Corea. He tells me, Manuel, I think that the social media following tends to be flimsy. Like they jump in, they jump out, like you guys. Some of you guys are here right now on Facebook, but you jump out right away. Like you guys are not here to stay. Social media is a contact point along the way. It's not the only contact point. If you're trying to generate sales from people on social media directly, and you're not building a funnel for them so you can continue to build that relationship of social media, you're missing out on the golden opportunity of social media. It's not direct selling that's going to work on the platform. Unless you have a revolutionary product, you're not going to be able to successfully accomplish that. is very rare. Like I have, Christian, hand me over that Ronin. I use that as an example many times. There's a product that was launched on social media a few years ago. This thing right here, I'm sorry for you guys on the podcast, I'm using a device called the Ronin. It's a piece of metal, all right? This thing, I think it costs like $600 or $800, something like that. This is revolutionary, all right? This product is absolutely incredible for those of you guys that are video producers, creators, content creators. You might have seen that thing out there, and you put a camera in there, and it's quite special, that product, and there's not a second one like it. Not really. So you can go to market and social media, and you can blast people with this particular promotional product, and you're probably going to do quite well. And that works quite well because it's so unique. But most of us, we're not in that particular market of very unique products. Tesla has a unique product. Ronin has a unique product. I have people that I have seen with very unique products. For example, somebody that has a barbecue product that doesn't smoke. Those things are unique. You can go direct to market with that, and you're going to do quite well if you have good content rolling out as a top of the funnel content. That's going to be fine. But most of us, me, I'm a marketer. There's a billion other marketers. I think there's 7 billion people on the planet. A billion of us are marketers. There's many of us. So I have to have something special. I have to have a relationship. I have to go through a funnel. If you have a beauty brand, if you have a health fitness brand, if you have a consulting business, it doesn't matter. Most of us, 90-something% of us, probably 99 point something, you're going to have to build a funnel, because otherwise you're not going to differentiate yourself. And if you don't differentiate yourself with real value, people are not going to buy from you, especially on an era like this that is more filled with skepticism. People don't trust you as much as they used to. Why? Because the economy is not at the same stage, right? So you want to build a funnel. So social media is a great place to start that funnel, because in it you generate video watchers, engaged fans, people that comment, that like your page, that follow your page. They view your content. Even though it's flimsy, some of you guys might be jumping in and out of here, but even if you jump in and out, I have, for example, Teresa here watching me. The J here says, hey, Manuel, and my Kawayan. Yeah, the J is here. I have all these people here. A lot of you guys are probably not going to stick around because you're busy, because you're in social media, and social media tends to be flimsy. But you know what? You guys are now part of my video watching audience. So you know what I can do with you? I can retarget you, and I put you in this funnel. So one of my next steps on the funnel is what we call ManyChat. And I bring them from social media into ManyChat. And these people now become my identities. What do I get from them, John, when they come into ManyChat? If you're a ninja, what do you get from them?
So you get their Facebook profile, your phone number, and their emails.
There you go. So ManyChat allows you to capture that information. Now that's something that is really new. That was launched, the ability to capture phone numbers and emails inside ManyChat as a platform was launched, John, when? October last year?
Last conversations.
So a year ago, all right? 1 year ago, all right? I was just going over that yesterday. Yesterday we were doing the coaching program, John, you and I. And I didn't even know this, but how much money have we invested on text messaging on Dr. Berg's platform so far?
I can go ahead and get...
I remember. I'll say it then because you don't remember. It really stuck in my mind. $21,000, and we have sent 2 million something text messages just in the last year alone. Obviously, text messaging has its own separate, like you pay 1 cent for every text message you sent out. But with ManyChat, you can bring them into your world. You can extract the phone number. You can extract the email. This seems like a paid promotion for ManyChat. It's not. They're not paying me for this. I'm telling you, as a marketer, it is an opportunity to capture people from social media and generate an identity. And when you generate identities, you have a business that you can sell products and do really well. Without identities, this by itself, you are very likely to fail if you're not building a funnel that starts with social media and moves into platforms like ManyChat, that now you can present offers. All right, so that being said, Jonald, okay, so Jonald explained the strategy. So lead generation holiday funnel. So just to summarize, sometimes I have to translate what Jonald is saying. Even though Jonald is speaking English, he's so advanced in the marketing world that I have to translate it for you guys to understand. What he said was that he's grabbing our existing audiences, people that are consuming the content, that are watching the videos, people that are even on the email list, right, Jonald? On your email list, anybody that you have that has engaged with you some way, shape, or form along the way. And he is now putting an ad in front of them, lead generation ad, that says, hey, what does it say? What does the message say, Donald?
Hey, don't miss out on my future sales. Become a VIP member.
Yeah, or like it might say something more direct, like, hey, become a VIP member. You're going to be the first one to find out about our holiday specials. We got something very cool coming up on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You don't want to miss out. You're going to be kicking yourself in the teeth if you do. If you do some copy like that and you bring them in from Facebook or from Instagram or from email into ManyChat, because you have this thing set up, once you bring them in, they're going to have an option that says, all right, so you've been added to the list, right, Donald? And
Yes.
we're going to let you know. Now, I need you to do one thing for me. I need you to select that option right now below that says, notify me. It's called a one-time notification. And if you select that option, I'm going to be able to send a communication to you on that Black Friday, and you're going to be the first one to know about it. Because otherwise, I might not be able to give you a message directly here on Facebook Messenger. Correct, Donald?
Yes, that is correct.
So we're trying to get the communication out on Facebook Messenger, but along the way, when they come and join your VIP, Donald, why don't you break down, thinking that that people are not watching you, that you're trying to, over a podcast, explain to them how to get this done. Why don't you break down for them, once they are creating this, what they call a growth tool, how easy is it to set up the option to extract the phone number and extract the email, and what are our ideas to extract this information?
All right, so the flow itself is only composed of 4 steps. Your first step is your welcome message. This is where you inform them of what, or reiterate them of the reason why they came in. The next step afterwards is your user inputs. In ManyChat, once you are creating a flow, you have a few content block options. Content blocks are called the text blocks, image blocks, video blocks. So one of those is named user input. Now, the way we ask for a phone number is we actually just confirm it with the users. We tell them that, can you confirm your phone number below? We already have it on file. We just wanted to know if this is still your correct or the exact number you wanted to receive the discount code on.
So here's the secret.
If you see
Here's
the
the
correct
secret.
number below, just tap on it.
Here's the secret about this, all right? What John just said. Facebook Messenger already has that data. They already have the email address, and they already have the phone number. Because they already have that data, all you got to do is say, hey, so I already have your number on file. I'd like to confirm it with you. Is this your number that you want me to reach you at? And what Facebook Messenger does in connection with ManyChat is that it populates the phone number for the person. So the person doesn't even have to populate, they don't have to write their phone number or their email. It's being pre-populated by Facebook Messenger, and all they have to do is tap on it. It's that simple. So, John, in 4 steps, what are the technical things that you create the message, and how do you make ManyChat populate that phone number? How do you do that?
Yes, so once you select the user input, you use that message Manuel mentioned. Step 1 is set reply type to phone, so ManyChat and will automatically pull up the phone number from Messenger. Step 2, set an action step that sets SMS opt-in. And step three is enable save phone to system field. That's it. You already have the phone number saved inside ManyChat, and you can
As,
send out SMS.
as simple as that. So it's officially not rocket science, Donald?
Yes, it is officially not rocket science.
Right, and same thing for the email, right? So, okay,
Yep.
say the steps again. Step one how do we do it for an email?
For email, step one, select user input, add your message, confirming message about the email. Step two is reply type, set to email. Step three, add an action step and select email opt-in. Step four is save email to system field. And that's it. You already have an email contact inside ManyChat as well.
So you're going to have that email and that phone number, which means that you can go to manychat.com, you can select your page, and you can say, where do I want to communicate to my audience today? On text messages, on email, or on Messenger? Well, on Messenger, you're going to be limited. Why? Because Facebook Messenger did put out some rules. For example,
Yes.
when you generate a subscriber on Messenger, you cannot message people if they have not communicated to you in the last 24 hours. So if somebody sends you a message today, let's say right now at 12:26, and they did not send you a new message, tomorrow at 12:27, you don't have the right to communicate to these people anymore. If you do, Facebook Messenger might shut you down. So you have a rule. So how do you handle that particular point? Because you might be saying to yourself, why am I going to be using ManyChat and generate subscribers on Messenger when I don't have the right to send them a broadcast after 24 hours have passed? Well, the reason is simple. Because Messenger is the most user-friendly option to bring people into your particular world seamlessly. But if you're not doing omni-channel, meaning that you're extracting other platforms on that first interaction with you, you're missing out on the true power of the particular platform. So you bring them in because it's simple, and because it's user-friendly, and because there's no friction between a Facebook ad, between an email, between Instagram and ManyChat. It's frictionless. Very simple. It loads instantly. You don't have to create a landing page, nothing like that. But at the same time, once you bring them in, you do the 3 steps that Jonald just said. You write in your text, you select user input, which means that the user is going to input a message, and then you select
Yes.
reply type. What is it going to be? Is it going to be an email that you're expecting, or is it going to be a phone number that you're expecting? Once you select one of those options, Facebook Messenger will pre-populate the data for you because they already have it on file. And you can just simply say, can you confirm your number below? Can you confirm your email below? And once they do that, you're going to select add to system field, and that phone number and email is going to be added to that person's account. So it sounds maybe a little bit complicated. I promise you it's not. All you got to do is dive into it and look into that. And again, this is something that there's already information out there on how to get this done, and you can easily access either by Jonald's videos or my videos or even ManyChats themselves, how to get this thing done. As you guys see, we're really big into ManyChat and using that as the platform to bring people into your funnel. Because if you do that, you're going to control your list. You're going to control your sales channels. You don't depend on Facebook, you don't depend on anybody else, and you can send whatever promotions you want along the way. As a little side note, who are we that you should be paying attention to? Well, it's important for you guys to know that this year on the Conversations event that is coming to an end today, our agency, AGM Marketing, which stands for Attention Grabbing Media, was named the top performing 2020 marketing agency. So we know what we're doing, and we're really deep into it, and no small part is thanks to Jonald right here, who's been running the strategies at the top with me for several years now when it comes to ManyChat. So it is a powerful platform. We have done at AGM Marketing, we have generated more leads than anybody else in the history of the platform, and we're at the top of the game in that particular area. And there's a lot of things that work. All you got to do is learn about them and jump on them, and you're going to be able to leverage the opportunity that is being presented by this platform. So you got to get into action. Jonald, can you tell us in a couple of steps only, how simple is it to create a ManyChat account and to learn the basics of it?
It's actually just a few steps. Once you already have a Facebook page, just simply go to manachat.com. Immediately, you will be redirected to a landing page with a button at the top that says Get Started. Just click on that. Automatically, the ManyChat will grab or connect their account with your Facebook page. Now, the features, however, there is a pro and a free feature. The user input is under a pro feature that starts with $10 a month. So in order to fully utilize the power of ManyChat and the omni-channel or multi-channel, you have to upgrade to a pro feature once you are ready to receive or get subscribers coming in.
So you can do, I believe the free account is up to 300 subscribers. Is that right?
300 to 500 subscribers.
Okay, so you can actually have a free account, but you're not going to be able to do all the things that you can do with ManyChat. Like you're not going to be able to extract a phone number and an email unless you have the pro account, which is $10 a month to start with. All right. Okay, very good, great stuff. So we got that. So create a funnel, build your audiences, bring them into this particular strategy. Just generate a quick little ad, bring them into ManyChat. Ask them to, if they want to join the VIP club, get that confirmed, have them select notify me, and then have that audience built and ready to go. So on Friday morning of Black Friday, you have a huge audience that is ready and expecting your promotion to go out. All right, that's what you need to be focused on, like aggressively. Okay, so number 2, John, let's talk about this one quickly. Dynamic audience retargeting. What are we talking about here? I know this goes a little bit more like into the ninja strata, and it might be a little too complicated. What is the simple thing that you mean on this particular strategy?
It's basically grabbing the audience from ManyChat and sending that data to Facebook ads.
Okay, and is there a 5-step formula? Is 5 steps, 4 steps, 1 step, 21 too difficult? What do you think?
So basically, you go from ManyChat, you create a custom audience directly from ManyChat ads section. You select what type of criteria you can or your audience would be. It can either be the ones that are interested in the holiday promotions, all new subscribers, gender-based customer list, any criteria that you have. ManyChat actually has a lot of options. And then what it does is it creates a custom audience into your business manager or ads manager directly. And you can use that custom audience to run or retarget them with your Facebook ads. So it's just a matter of 5 steps in total. Step 1, create the custom audience in ManyChat depending on the criteria you want. Step 2, go to Ads Manager, select that audience from the ManyChat and retarget them with your Facebook ads. So actually it's 4 steps.
Okay, that's pretty simple, guys. Now, this is more like dedicated. The purpose of this strategy is to get your existing subscribers on ManyChat and to communicate to them outside ManyChat. This is one of the best strategies that we've used over the last year since this was rolled out as a feature. What does it mean dynamic? It means that it happens without you having to do anything else after you originally set it up. For example, let's say that you're bringing in emails, you're bringing in subscribers to do a mini course, to download a resource, to get more information, to do a survey, a quiz, whatever it is. Well, whatever it is that you're setting up inside ManyChat, you can program that to be sent dynamically to your Facebook Business Manager based on that person's interaction. So let's say that you have like in my case, you have a mini course that is going to teach them about Facebook Messenger. True story, I have one. Well, whenever somebody comes into that mini course, I can tag them as Messenger mini course students. And I create a tag. So now I go to the section of the inside ManyChat, which is, it's an ads section. And what is that called, that section, Jonald? The ads section inside ManyChat? It's just called ads. It's called ads. Yes. And when you go in there, you're going to connect that section with your existing Facebook Business Manager ad account. Once you connect it with that one, you're going to go through a couple of steps and you're going to create an audience of your ManyChat subscribers. And you're going to specifically select, in this example, people that are enrolled on the mini course, the Facebook Messenger Basics. And I create an audience. So now I go into another section of this process. So it's a process that, would you say, Jono, that it will take you about 5 minutes to get this set up? I think so, right?
Yeah.
About 5 minutes, all right? So once you set it up, 5 minutes total, with the steps that we're telling you guys, it's dynamic from here on out. It's going to be updated automatically without you ever touching anything. After you set up the audience in here, you're not fully done yet. You now have to go into the rules section.
Yes.
Automation, right? It's called automation, and then you select rules. And then you're going to create a rule. And what are these rules that you create here, Donald?
The rule would be 2 steps, trigger and action. Your trigger is when the tag is applied. So a tag is applied when a user comes into the mini course. And the action would be to add that subscriber that had a tag to the custom audience you just created. So that makes everything dynamic.
So trigger, action. So you go to automations, you go to rules, and there's 2 columns. One of them is going to be triggers, and the other one is going to be action. Meaning, this trigger is going to create this action. So the trigger is, oh, somebody started a mini course on Messenger. Boom, that happens automatically. You don't have to apply that tag. And then the action is that person that just came in gets added to a custom audience on Facebook Business Manager, which is your audience called Facebook Messenger Mini Course Students. So now you can go to the Facebook Business Manager and you can go to your ad account and you can create a campaign, and your campaign can be exclusively targeting at the ad set level Facebook Messenger Mini Course Students. And your ad can be something like, hey, I want to thank you for doing my mini course. I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. I want to let you know that I have a coaching program in which I break down every single thing you need to know on the subject of Facebook Messenger marketing and how to take ManyChat to the next level. By the way, we are the top performing AGM Marketing is a top performing ManyChat agency on planet Earth. Because of that, I want to invite you into this particular coaching program. It's $97 a month. Are you ready? I'm going to give you templates. I'm going to give you funnels. I'm going to give you everything you got. What do you guys think? You think that will be successful? You think that's going to help me get better conversion? I am talking to people that are connected to my world. It's almost like voodoo magic. Why? Because you know that story of like that person that, let's say your wife is actually on Amazon looking for purses, and she finds one that she loves, but maybe she doesn't have okay from her husband, or they haven't talked about it yet, but then she closes it up and she's like, well, maybe a girl can dream. And then she goes to Facebook and the purse is following her around, and she's like, it has to be meant to be. It's meant to be. This purse was meant to be. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it, and I'll handle my husband later. It's voodoo magic, right? Well, the fact of the matter is that it's not. It's marketing. Amazon knows how to remarket people that are consuming their content, that are viewing their listings, and because of that, they're bringing people back consistently into the store. And people that are regular people, not marketers like you and me, they don't know how this is happening. They think it's meant to be. They feel like it's a message from somewhere, from God or from destiny, that I have to actually get this particular purse. When you communicate to people based on an interaction with you, it increases your potential and your chances of conversion greatly. So setting up dynamic audiences just helps you go that much more ninja in the world of ManyChat. That's ninja. Right, Donald?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, great. So those are 2 killer strategies. We can literally end right here. But you know how we always go beyond. So DPAs, all right? DPAs, if you guys are in the world of marketing, you want to set this up. And there's 2 things that I put here on the board that are connected. And it's DPAs and update your catalog, your creatives. Okay, what do I mean by that? So update creatives and DPAs. DPA stands for dynamic product ads. Jonathan, what do we do on this particular strategy?
Yep, so for dynamic product ads, you retarget all your audiences that are tracked via Facebook Pixel. Those are your warmest audiences. You can retarget the ones that viewed content, added to cart, those that purchased previously. Those can be your ideal audience for dynamic product catalog ads.
Actually, you can also, by the way, you can also dynamic product ads, video watchers, people that are engaged with
Yes.
your page. You can also retarget people that are on managed chat. Dynamic product
Yes.
ads are something that you can do to your entire world of audiences out there for sure.
Yep, and you can actually specify product sets or the whole store inside a gallery format that you can promote your holiday offers. It auto or dynamically sends them to the product page. You can have it auto apply a discount code or have them apply a discount code afterwards. It's very engaging and special for those customers.
So it's also like borderline voodoo magic, all right, in some
Yes.
cases. But the good thing about this is that you can just set it and it continues to perform even without you managing every day because it's based
Yes.
on these audiences. So let's say somebody abandons the cart and they were very close to purchasing, but they forgot about it, or let's say that they were about to complete it, but their wallets, they left them at home. And your job is to bring them back into the shop. Well, this can happen all dynamically with dynamic product ads. Or let's say somebody is viewed the content of a product, or let's say somebody bought a product and you have another product that you know does really well in combination with that other product. Whatever the case may be, you can set this up to dynamically be marketed to people. And these are called dynamic product ads. Now, in order to be able to run this, you need to have an e-commerce platform. This is not going to be
Yes.
possible for an Amazon brand. You cannot do dynamic product ads. And it's not really meant for people that need leads. And it's not really meant for people that have digital products, even though you could set it up. It's a lot more advanced. But the most logical thing to do with DPAs here, with the DPAs, is to actually have an e-commerce brand, Shopify, Magento, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, OpenCart. Shopify is my favorite, of course, because I've been doing it for a while now and we're successful with it. But you can connect your catalog, and inside the Facebook Business Manager, you can go to the settings, and then you can go to, is it data sources, Jonald? I think it's data sources. I'm
Yeah,
going off
it's
the
data
top of my head.
sources.
You go to data sources, and there's one that's called catalogs, and then you can connect a catalog there. If you have an e-commerce platform that's one of those that I just mentioned, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Magento, OpenCart, Shopify, there's a bunch more actually. Those are the main ones that I'm familiar with. You can click on a few buttons and you can have that catalog that you have on your e-commerce be automatically synced with Facebook, which means that you can run ads dynamically connected with your shop. And this is very successful, and it can be set up dynamically. And the thing about it is that with developments on the Facebook Business Manager, you have the ability to customize the creatives that, because it's pulling the data from your website. So whatever images you have of your products, whatever descriptions you have on your products, it's pulling that data into your ads. But you can now customize these images to have Black Friday special, Cyber Monday deal, free shipping across the entire country, or whatever it is. You can customize that with the creatives. So what are some hot tips that you can give them on dynamic product ads, John, for Black Friday?
So for the creative side first, I would recommend to have holiday themes. As what Manuel mentioned, you can actually customize the images directly from the catalog section inside your business manager. The way I would do it, or I would recommend it, is have a holiday theme for Black Friday. Have the images created ahead of time, so you can just plug it in. All you have to do is just update it inside the catalog section. No need to update anything under your ads. Once you update the images under your catalog section, it automatically or dynamically updates itself inside your Facebook ads. So holiday theme for Black Friday, and then once Black Friday is offer, you can also do a holiday theme for Cyber Monday and any other future holidays. That way, the product images or creatives you are using for catalog directly communicates to what you are trying to offer or what the holiday currently is. Thus, would also greatly affect your conversion afterwards.
That's great. So, John, how much time do you think it would take you to update some images on your catalog inside the Business Manager to make the artwork look like Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals?
For catalog, if you already have the image, it just takes around a minute or two to update the images inside Business Manager. But if you don't have the images yet, you can update it yourself, or you can have someone else create or update the images and then just plug it in inside the catalog. Updating inside the Business Manager catalog section only takes around a minute or two for you to update most of it.
Right, and this is what I've seen, by the way, for you guys. If you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you think it's too complicated, you don't have to have any creative experience. You don't have to have any graphic design experience. Facebook has made it very easy for you to go into that catalog, and they have stickers and labels and things that you can add yourself just by clicking a button. So if you want to have an image of a product and you wanted to show that it's a Black Friday special, and you even want to show what a percentage of the discount is, all you got to do is click on the buttons, and it's going to make that image look like a holiday or Black Friday special only. So this is something for you guys to start setting up right now, but this is going to be run as an ad, and you're going to get that thing submitted. I would even say that 2 weeks before Black Friday, you need to have those things sent out for approval to Facebook, have them approved, and then just toggle that campaign on the day before so you can let Facebook start displaying that thing just in time, because it is going to be overloaded. Every single year, yes, Facebook gets slower and slower because they cannot meet the demand themselves. They have too many people coming in trying to advertise. The platform has gotten bigger and bigger. They have given us more opportunities. There's things that are rolling out that are going to give us a lot of placements. Facebook Messenger is a placement. Instagram is a placement. Instagram TV is coming out as a placement too, which is a big deal. I've been talking about that for a long time. Facebook Newsfeed, all the different websites that are partnered with Facebook for this. Instagram direct messages. It's an option now, guys. This is something that was rolled out about a week ago, and now you can actually do conversations with people on Instagram DM. Just think about that for a second. We're going into that direction right now, which Facebook has so many attention all over the place and all these different platforms that you're going to have a lot of different places where you can capture that attention, but you got to be ready in time. Otherwise, you're going to have a tough time getting that message displayed to people. So start early enough getting this thing out there. You can update the creatives and have that ready to go. Okay, so I have another point over here, John, that you and I have been talking about quite a bit recently, which is this one right here, obsessing over email and SMS capturing, obsessing over it. Why do I use the word obsess in this particular example? Because if you are not in control of your audience, you are always under the control of these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever. You need to control your own audience, and capturing emails and capturing SMS is a way to capture these audiences that no matter what happens, you can continue to communicate with these people along the way. Very, very important for you guys to have this. ManyChat is my go-to platform. It's not the only one. It is my go-to platform in which I can capture all of this at the same time. You might have not heard about this, but WhatsApp integration, it's coming with ManyChat. So we're going to have the ability to communicate to people to WhatsApp, for those of you guys in the international market, to Instagram direct messaging, to Facebook Messenger, to text message, to email, all from within the same one single platform, which is called ManyChat. So something for you guys to keep in mind, and why I would say you go all in the subject of ManyChat ASAP. But capture these identities, because if you have them, you control your messages and you can blast them however you like. You can communicate to them as many times as you want, and you can just provide value and send promotions. Provide value and send promotions. And I can tell you, my number one source of sales for Black Friday and Cyber Monday is going to be my existing text message list and my existing email list. That's how I'm going to get the bulk of the people coming into our world on that particular day and buying as many things as possible from us during the Black Friday. So what do you think, John? Do you think that they should be paying attention to that particular area?
Yes, they should be paying attention obsessively with it. Plus, I know for sure, you also know this, but ManyChat actually announced this on the 6th, that everyone is getting 10,000 SMS for free and 100,000 emails for free. So they can jump on it, get those free SMS and emails, so they can start using that platform and pushing content out to their subscribers.
By the way, I think that if you go through my link, this one, you can set up your account and you can get to a pro account, and that way ManyChat knows that I'm sending them a lot of love. I don't know if this is working, Jonathan. I think it is. Is it?
Yes, ManuelSuarez.com.
/ManyChat. All right.
Yes.
You guys can go for that link and let them know that you're all in with me on this particular platform. All right. So obsessing over SMS and email capture, and ManyChat does present the opportunity for you guys to be able to get that done. All right. So last thing that we'll mention, last strategy to cover is lookalike from purchasers. Lookalikes from people coming into the holiday funnel. Lookalikes from people that are engaged with you already. What can you say about that, Jonathan, for top of the funnel, bringing people in?
Yes, I really like the strategy for using the lookalike as well, especially when you are combining it with your lead generation holiday funnel and the dynamic audience holiday funnel. Especially the area with ManyChat, dynamic lookalikes. And the way it works is ManyChat creates a lookalike audience out of the filter you selected. For example, the filter is everyone that joined the holiday funnel. ManyChat then will send that data of lookalike audience to your ads manager, thus feeding qualified audience to your Facebook ads. Thus also would get you better results at a cheaper cost moving forward. So lookalike audience is a match at least of 6 interests from their source. So some of them does not know your brand yet, but you can put them through the top of the funnel to warm them up, and then put them through the lead generation funnel or your conversion funnel afterwards. Those are your area that you can grow your buckets of audiences.
It's very powerful and it's very simple to get done. So you can create lookalike of audiences inside ManyChat or inside the business manager. So you can go to the business manager on Facebook and go to the section called audiences, which is in the drop-down menu. And in there, you can look at any audiences that you've created, which are custom audiences. For example, video watchers or website visitors or purchasers or your top 25%, more people that spend the most time on your website. And you can click on that checkbox and then select create a lookalike audience. And you can build an audience that looks like them. They have 6 common characteristics to people that are on that particular audience, and then you can use that as a top of the funnel audience to bring them into your holiday funnel or to bring them into your content world, so you can let them know how awesome your products, your services, and your content is overall. So that's something that we can actually get that done quite easily. If you go to ManyChat and you go to ads, you can also create a lookalike audiences of people that are your subscribers on ManyChat. Your people that are doing a mini course, your people that are coming into the holiday funnel. All those people, you can create a lookalike audience, and that's how you bring more people into this funnel, and you rinse and repeat this thing over and over again. And you can get started with that audience building process right now, so you can have enough people on your holiday funnel by the end of this particular 6-7 week stretch, and you can be ready to promote the heck out of your products and offers on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. All right, I think we covered it all, John. What do you think?
Yes, I think we've covered it all. The rest is for everyone to start implementing, researching, and learning as well.
Very good, John. So thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you very much. We're going to keep on working and pushing forward. We'll come back and give them an update in a couple of months and see how we did. And thank you guys for being in Social Marketing Hour. I'm going to get John out of the picture now. And then I'm going to tell you guys an announcement first before we end for the day. John, thank you for being here, man. We love you very much, and keep on pushing forward.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys got a lot of value from that. That was awesome. All right. So there's a platform that I'm really, really obsessed about right now, and that is text messaging. All right. So now here's something that I want to show you guys. This is my phone. All right, right here. You guys cannot see it well right now. I'm going to put it on the wall. All right. It's a little bit blurry because it's not auto-focusing. I apologize. But this is my phone. If any of you guys want to reach out to me directly, I am right now super into giving you guys value. My phone number is 813 212-2196. I want you guys to right now pull out your phone and send me a text message. Here's a promise that I have for you. This is not a place for me to spam you. This is not a place for other people to answer messages. This is not a place for other people to moderate for me. When you send a message here, there's only one person that reads it. This is my promise. Me. Nobody else. Nobody else has access to this. This is a line to me. And what I'm doing with this platform is that I'm giving you a lot of value. So whatever difficulties you guys are having, no matter what they are, you send me a message. I don't want to talk to you guys about life problems, but hey, if you have a problem, maybe I can give you some advice. But any marketing difficulties or anything that you guys want to get help with, I want you guys to send me messages, and I want to build a community. The platform is called Community, and it's actually meant for people that are leaders, people that are influencers, people that have communities that want to provide more value to their audiences. So, for example, Jennifer Lopez is in here, Gary Vaynerchuk is in here, Puff Daddy is in here, and they're connected to the audience. So whenever you guys see a message from me, you know it's me. You're going to get only one automated message here, only one. And it is the first time once you send me a message. You can send me any message that you want here, no matter what that is. You can say hi, you can say I hate you, you can say I love you. It doesn't matter what you send me. You're going to get an automated message from me that welcomes you into the community, introduces you to the platform, and now all you get is value from here on out. It's not a marketing platform to promote things to you. I'm not going to be selling you things on it. I'm going to be letting you know what I'm doing, things that I'm realizing, opportunities that I'm doing, that I'm actually encountering, and anything that I can do to help you guys out. So this is as real as it gets. It's not something that I'm going to do broadcasting and sequences. I'm not going to be exporting your number somewhere else. It's all here just between you and I. And you're going to see that thing right there. So if you have questions or comments or situations, or you want to talk about a strategy and you want to get my feedback on it, then this is a place for you guys to actually message me on. For example, yesterday I got a message from a great student, and he said, his name is Brian. He said, question, what do you think about using one of our influencers' Instagram posts to create an ad? What are some of best practices to do this? And this was my answer, all right? I said, hey, Brian, I think this is fire, and you should do it. If he's a micro-influencer, meaning someone with 10,000 followers or less, then it should serve as a great product review, like the one that we talked about today on the coaching program. If it's an influencer with a large following, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, the best thing to do is what they call a paid partnership. You invest in their posts directly, and this way it's coming from their account, not your brand's. More credibility. Awesome, we're going to implement this right away. Thank you, Manuel. So I want to do that. I want to give you guys a line to communicate directly to me and come up with any questions and ideas and brainstorm. People sometimes pay me thousands of dollars in my organization for me to give them strategy. So you can use this line to get a little bit more of a closer connection with me. My promise to you is that it's going to be a platform for you guys to communicate to me directly without any other person involved. I have a great customer service team. Nobody's involved in this, just me. All right? Okay, guys. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Mary says, ManyChat is now on IG. No, but it's going to be here any second, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's announced today by Mike Yan, because they already opened up what they call the API. So WhatsApp is on closed beta right now. Instagram is coming any day now, and I already knew that was coming along the way. Mary says, time to get my store open. Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me, whether you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook or you're on podcast. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for being here, taking time out of your busy day. Let's keep on moving forward, and let's put all the strategy in motion and take it to the next level. I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Social Marketing Hour.